Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UNLV's offense will take the field first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Off the play fake on first down. Find some fresh air. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking downfield on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Hawaii's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Bradley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Rebels are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Nice move there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the heat. Right on the money.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Wants to go up top. It's caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the second quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Rebels offense is back on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. It's complete to the left. Quick step and go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UNLV is coming off its best 2-year stretch in school history, but they've got a new coach, but an experienced one in Dan Mullen, who has more than 100 wins on his resume.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Reese. Dan Mullen. Like, he's inheriting a team that was very successful. They were 1 game away from going to the college football playoff. That's how good they were. A lot of experience, a lot of good moments, and a building program.
And he's a really good mind on offense, no question about it. Very, very creative. So you expect that to continue at UNLV. And if that offense can do their thing, maybe this is a team that takes that next step.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The inside handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Thomas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Orji. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using his feet to buy time. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Heaves it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's on target and complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to pass, it's Orji. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun 1st half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. The tag. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Orji. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Release to the back. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got a chance. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw. It's Orji. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Rebels are on the move. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Finding open areas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bradley. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Hauls it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw, it's Orji. Using his legs to buy some time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Wants to return it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Rebels offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots and make those big plays.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gums. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Back to throw, it's Orji. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to throw it. Got a man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bradley. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Bradley. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gums. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, UNLV.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Fires to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, UNLV. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick, team comes through.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go back to the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. To the air, it's Orji. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know, when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.